Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the short daily reminder. Insha'Allah, today we will be learning another beautiful teaching of our beloved Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and listen to an amazing story with it. But before we do, make dua for all those people who help in making these short daily reminders. And second thing, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Turn on the notifications button. And if you enjoy this short daily reminder and you benefit from it, don't forget to press the like button below and share it with others. The beautiful teaching of our beloved messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is that we should be merciful towards others, no matter who they are. If they are our family, friends, even our enemies, we should be really nice, loving, and caring towards them. Mahmud Ghaznawi was a king. He wanted to meet Hidr alayhi salam. Who was Hidr alayhi salam? If you know the answer, put it in the comments below. Jazakallah. So Mahmud Ghaznawi wanted to meet Hidr alayhi salam for a very long time, but he was unable to. One day he asked all of those people who were with him that can any of you make it possible for me to meet Hidr alayhi salam? There were all sorts of people who were present in the attendees, the rich, the poor, the doctors, engineers, Islamic scholars. They all apologized to the king, saying, "We are unable to help you meet Hidr alayhi salam." The king, he became slightly upset. Looking at the king's condition, a poor man stood up and said, "O king, I can help you meet Hidr alayhi salam, but there's a condition. In order for me to make it possible for you to meet Hidr alayhi salam, I need to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a particular order for 6 months. After 6 months, you will be able to meet Hidr alayhi salam. But my financial condition is very bad. So, during these 6 months that I am worshipping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you need to look after my wife and kids." The king happily agreed and said, "I will look after your wife and kids for the next 6 months." 6 months went by. The king summoned this poor person, saying to him, "Where is Hidr alayhi salam? I have still not met him." The poor person, he replied, "O king, please forgive me. During the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for 6 months, I made an error. I was supposed to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in a particular manner, and I made a mistake of not worshipping Allah in that manner. Give me 6 more months." The king agreed and gave this poor person 6 more months. Now, after 6 months were finished, the king summoned this poor person, saying to him, "I still have not met Hidr alayhi salam. Where is he?" The poor person, looking down, full of shame, replied, "O king, I do not know how to make you meet Hidr alayhi salam, I just use this as an excuse to feed my family. I am very poor. If I had not done this, my wife and kids would have suffered for one whole year. That is why, when I saw you desperately wanted to meet Hidr alayhi salam, I knew I can use this as an opportunity to feed my family for a whole year. And that is why I done this. Please forgive me. The king was furious and really angry. He asked his vizier that, "Oh, my vizier, tell me, what should I do with this particular individual?" He replied that, "O king, he has betrayed you by lying. The punishment of such betrayal is death. You should cut his head off." The king looked to his second vizier and asked him that, "What should I do to this particular individual?" He replied that, "O king, yes, he has lied to you. He has betrayed you. Thus, his punishment should be death. But this death should not be very easy. So, rather than cutting his head off, you should throw him in front of hungry dogs so they can kill him slowly, and he has a very painful death." The king then turned to his very loyal and beloved servant, whose name was Ayaz, and he said, "O Ayaz, what should I do with this particular individual?" Ayaz replied that, "O king, the poor person lied to you. He betrayed you, cheated you. But, O king, he done this because he was in a very difficult situation. He done it to feed his wife and kids. If you kill him, who is going to feed his wife and kids for the rest of their lives? Who is going to look after them? But on the other hand, O king, if you let this person live, his lying and cheating and betrayal towards you has not affected you in any way. The money which was spent to look after his wife and kids for a whole year has not made any difference to your treasury. So I advise that we should be very merciful towards him and forgive him." The king, listening to the advice of Ayaz, agreed and forgave this poor person. When someone mistreats us, swears at us, or causes us any kind of pain or difficulty, there are always our family and friends who encourage us, who push us in retaliating, in seeking revenge, in hurting that person. We should not listen to them. Rather, we should listen to those who tell us to be merciful, to be kind, to be loving and caring. We should listen to those people who are like Ayaz. I hope you benefited from this short daily reminder. If you did, don't forget to press the like button and share it with others. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.